Question 1. Which Azure machine learning resource acts as the centralized hub for all ML activities, managing compute, data, models, and experiments? Option A, compute cluster. Option B, workspace. Option C, data store. Option D, experiment. The correct answer is workspace. Here's the explanation. The workspace is the top-level resource for Azure Machine Learning, acting as a centralized hub for all ML activities. Compute clusters are for training, data stores manage storage references, and experiments are logical containers for runs, all of which reside within a workspace. Question 2. A data scientist needs a pre-configured cloud-based development environment for interactive development and debugging of a new machine learning model. For large-scale distributed training of this model, a separate scalable compute resource is required. Which two Azure ML compute targets should be used for these respective tasks? Option A, compute cluster for development, compute instance for training. Option B, compute instance for development, compute cluster for training. Option C, inference cluster for development, compute instance for training. Option D, Azure Kubernetes Service, AKS, for development, compute cluster for training. The correct answer is compute instance for development, compute cluster for training. Here's the explanation. Compute instances are cloud-based development environments ideal for interactive development, debugging, and experimentation. Compute clusters are scalable, on-demand clusters of VMs used for distributed model training, enabling faster processing of large datasets and complex models. Inference clusters are for deployment, and AKS is a deployment target, not primarily for interactive development. Question 3. A team of data scientists wants to quickly find the best performing machine learning model for a given dataset without manually iterating through various algorithms and hyperparameter combinations. Which Azure ML feature would best help them achieve this goal? Option A, pipelines. Option B, designer. Option C, automated ML, auto ML. Option D, responsible AI dashboard. The correct answer is automated ML, auto ML. Here's the explanation. Automated ML, auto ML, is a feature that automatically iterates through various algorithms, hyperparameter combinations, and featurization techniques to find the best performing model for a given dataset, significantly reducing manual effort and accelerating model development. Pipelines automate workflows. Designer is a code-free visual interface, and responsible AI dashboard is for model evaluation and mitigation. Question 4. What is the primary function of an Azure Machine Learning Workspace? Option A, to act as a data lake for storing all raw training data. Option B, to provide a centralized, top-level resource for managing all artifacts of ML projects. Option C, to exclusively host deployed models for real-time inference. Option D, to serve as a managed Jupyter Notebook server only. The correct answer is to provide a centralized, top-level resource for managing all artifacts of ML projects. Here's the explanation. The Azure Machine Learning Workspace is the top-level resource that acts as a centralized hub for managing compute, data, models, experiments, and other artifacts of ML projects, not just one specific component. Question 5. Which Azure Machine Learning endpoint type is specifically designed for real-time, low-latency inference on incoming data? Option A, Managed Batch Endpoint. Option B, Azure Kubernetes Service AKS Cluster. Option C, Managed Online Endpoint. Option D, Azure Container Instances ACI. The correct answer is Managed Online Endpoint. Here's the explanation. Managed online endpoints are fully managed solutions for deploying models for real-time, synchronous inference, offering automatic scaling, authentication, and monitoring. Managed batch endpoints are for asynchronous processing of large datasets. AKS and ACI are underlying compute options that managed endpoints can utilize, but managed online endpoint is the specific service type for real-time inference. Question 6. In the context of MLOps within Azure ML, what is a common trigger for an automated retraining pipeline? Option A. A new model is successfully deployed to a production endpoint. Option B. The initial training run completes without errors. Option C. Detection of data drift or model performance degradation. Option D. The creation of a new Azure ML workspace. The correct answer is detection of data drift or model performance degradation. Here's the explanation. Automated retraining pipelines are typically triggered by factors that indicate a model's performance might be degrading or becoming outdated, such as changes in the input data distribution, data drift, or a measured drop in model accuracy, model drift. Scheduled retraining or new significant data availability are also triggers. Question 7. What is the primary benefit of using an Azure ML dataset compared to directly referencing data paths or connection strings in your machine learning scripts? Option A. It physically copies all data into the Azure ML workspace for faster access. Option B. It enables data versioning and reproducibility for tracking data used in experiments. Option C. It automatically applies complex data transformations without user configuration. Option D. It eliminates the need for any underlying Azure storage services. The correct answer is, quote, it enables data versioning and reproducibility for tracking data used in experiments. Here's the explanation. Azure ML datasets provide a powerful abstraction layer that allows for data versioning, ensuring reproducibility by tracking which specific version of data was used for a particular model run. They act as references rather than copying data. Question 8. Which type of Azure ML dataset would be most appropriate for a collection of raw video files and associated metadata files used in a computer vision project? Option A. Tabular dataset. Option B. SQL dataset. Option C. File dataset. Option D. Data frame dataset. The correct answer is file dataset. Here's the explanation. File datasets are designed to represent a collection of files or folders, useful for unstructured data like images, audio, video, or large text files, which can be mounted or downloaded to compute targets. Tabular datasets are for structured data. Question 9. A data scientist registers a new version of an existing Azure ML tabular dataset. What is true regarding the previous version of that dataset? Option A. The previous version's underlying data is automatically updated to match the new version. Option B. The previous version is permanently deleted from the Azure ML workspace. Option C. The previous version becomes immutable and can still be accessed for reproducibility. Option D. The previous version is merged with the new version, losing its original identity. The correct answer is the previous version becomes immutable and can still be accessed for reproducibility. Here's the explanation. Once a dataset version is registered, it is immutable. To change the data or its definition, a new version must be registered. This immutability is crucial for reproducibility and auditing. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.